Hello there, and welcome back to William the Conqueror, where we are invading from Normandy into England. The way it's gone so far is the English army was very easily destroyed. Between us and the Norwegians to the north, they really did not stand a chance. He's very low on men, but those men appear to be over in Norway. Or he himself, the king, is in Durham. His children are away. The Norwegians themselves do still have quite an army, but fewer men than me. With my allies, the Scots and the Dutch, I do have superior forces. But for now, we're just trying to besiege out several areas. I want to get a few duchies under command so we can give out some lords, some lordships. The siege of Bedford has been completed, so we are going to march here. I want to take top holding from each area in these particular counties. We will leave the Bretons, as the Bretons are good friends of ours. In fact, we might take Devon so we can give it to a Breton. I think that'd be good. We'll also start to take over East Anglia. That's another place we could give away to our good friends. March over there of our good Dutch allies. I think Dutch and the Scots are here. No, it's just the Dutch. The Scots are over here. Appears the entire Norwegian army is now in northern England. We might have to go over there and deal with them. Lose piety, chance of raising the quality of work. I do want it to be a very good book. I'm just stuck out here besieging castles. I may as well put as much effort as I can into these books. Treat my symptoms, good sir. I'm not sure he did anything, but that's quite terrible. I was hoping he would do quite well. So we are going to besiege Devon here. I believe Cornwall should belong to our Breton allies, who have supported us very well. I've contracted the flu. Well, that might be deadly. Come on, William, let's try something new, I insist. How good is William? He's relatively good. He's a Norman, as long as you know what you're doing. No, we'll go for as long as you know what you're doing for now. Actually, feel better. Excellent. That is terrific. That is exactly what we were going for. Your Chancellor has secluded himself. Why? Are there diseases in the mainland? The diseases are all over England. Smallpox has had an outbreak in England. Or the British Isles, not just England. Fucking hell, the whole place. Good. More Dutch are arriving. Northampton has been besieged, so we'll go into Norfolk here. And once we have won these two sieges, I'll merge the army and we'll be taking on these Norwegians. They are too much of a threat. We must see them banished from the land. This army here, I'm not sure what I'll do with. We could try and take Weiss with it. That way we would have the southern half of England under our control here. The unfaithful? Oh, that's me. Who is this unfaithful cousin of mine? She's married to this guy. Oh well. You, good sir, you already betrothed yourself to a 33-year-old woman. You are a fool of a man and you have a lisp. Demand Gravelkind. That will do nothing. How do I get rid of this fellow? Can I plot to kill my own son? Is that at all possible? No valid plots. Well, it would appear it is not possible to plot to kill your own son. Me, I am a proud man. I would want the best son I could possibly get. Which might be, for the time being, my second born. Excellent, we are going to attempt to besiege these extra areas here as soon as we can. So let us get this army over here with you. We'll merge everyone together that we can. And prepare for the march north once this siege here is done. 8,500, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 500 extra men, and we will have a sort of surprise, because we'll be taking on one division at a time, I believe. As my count there has secluded himself. Victory, excellent. Right, well let us auto-balance this here unit. That's the best we're going to do. We'll take you, Joffrey and Roger. You'll march north and take out these units. Hopefully these 75 Dutchmen will join us. It appears we will take negative terrain, but we'll get quite a head start on fighting them. Quite a head start, they're not actually coming over to help. Good. This here, however, is worrying. We'll have to deal with that. Perhaps we can spare some men from here. A Norman company will march north to deal with that. Excellent. York will be saved. Now, should we besiege York as well? The Duchy? Yes, we shall. We will take it. York will belong to us. And we'll finish off the rest of these Norwegians to ensure that they are no longer an issue. Then we'll march back and we'll take care of this here Duchy. Excellent, we have won this back, so we'll march you here onto Oxford. Might even have the possibility of taking over the entirety of England. I keep at it. Excellent, the man has been captured. We can get a ransom out of him to keep the war going that bit further. Or that bit longer, I should say. Excellent, we'll take the sieges out of their hands. We'll ensure York is defended. We'll split the forces. Excellent, now go there instead and take that siege. And it appears they're going to the Isle of Man. We here would like more men before we did anything with this siege. What I would like is if the Norwegians would get out of the war. They are now very low on men. It'd be in their best interest. Excellent, siege there has been won. We'll take out their forces here and move on to Gloucester. Let us win this siege here as soon as we can. Excellent. They do have extra areas here, so we'll take all of them as well. It's unfortunate extra men had to die, but now we will march onto their forces once more. Terrific. We will conquer. Excellent. Another man has been captured, but we cannot. Alright. Treat my symptoms, please. I'm not sure he did anything at all, but I might be developing the Great Pox. That is great concern, as we do wish to win this war before anything bad happens. Right, we could attempt to besiege these areas here. I don't wish to die before the war is over. That would be quite terrible. Alright, I've now gained a rash. Very well, treat my symptoms, good sir. Excellent, he is helping me somewhat. Very good, now we'll see if we can get through some of these fortifications. Alright, we are definitely going to have a hard time surviving. What else do we need in Lancaster? Derby. So we'll go after Derby, and we'll go after this. And we'll go after these areas when we can. What is this? Seek treatment for illness. Do it. Of course. Advancements in technology are always best. Excellent. I'm very happy that has happened. The Duchy of Mercia will leave as an English ethno-state, I think. He does own these, but he won't after I am done with them. Alas. Victory. Now, would you please move on to here? Once these guys are done, we'll move on to the other one, and we will win the war. Yes, William, let's try something new. It was successful. I'll be cured of my disease. Oh, that is terrific. I've been cured. I've been cured of the smallpox, but I did gain severely injured. My pet cat brought me through it. It is all thanks to the cat. The cat has brought me life. Master of the Horse, I'll give it to this good sir, and a new command slot will be given to Count William here. I wish to just take these last 2 places, and then I will end the war. Become independent of France. Excellent. A couple of ticks here and we'll be done. We'll march onto there and take it out. Cases. Excellent. We will send some men here to this. The rest of you, please march over here. And I wish to create peace. Ah, my son is useless. How do we kill the man? I wish for him to be dead. Unmarried heir, yes. Could we maybe attempt to get him a good marriage? I have a half-sister who's 41. It's not quite what I had in mind. Have any good betrothals? No, we do not. Well, if he would stay unmarried for a bit, I'm sure I could acquire a decent woman at some point soon. Excellent. Let the invasion begin. Terrific. I'm very happy. We'll enforce our demands upon the English King, Harold II. We're now at war with Danes. But before we see through this war with the Danes, we must attempt... Wait, who are you owned by? Me? Sure. Well, the Bretons... we could see holding other land around here. You, where are you? You are in the county of Cornwall. Well, you are pretty much dying, but we will try and grant you Devon, nonetheless. And we will create a Duchy of Cornwall. Excellent, Duchy has been created. We'll give it to the good sir here, the male. You are now the Duke of Cornwall. Good sir, congratulations. As for a capital, does it really have to be in Middlesex? Or could we move it elsewhere? Perhaps Dorset could be a good capital. It can only be moved during peacetime, however. But we'll march north of our forces and defeat these gentlemen. Now, as for York, York should belong to the royal family. However, it is currently held by this gentleman, who holds Northumberland. Oh, that is an issue. I cannot usurp it, I hold all the land in it. Oh, that is quite tragic. Letting him live may be a mistake. Lancaster could be a very powerful duchy. Kent is a smaller duchy. We'll create the Duchy of Kent. And we'll give it to one of my loyal generals. The Mowbrays. Joffrey Mowbray did die, but Roger is still alive here, so we'll grant him the Duchy of Kent in its entirety for his loyalty during the war here. Excellent. You could do with a better shield. These shells do not go well with this. And perhaps a horse would be better, seeing as you are in Kent there. A white horse, good sir. And a red background of some sort. Excellent, the Mowbray is here. We cannot create any other duchies just yet. We do require some shekels for that to happen. We call in our allies to war. I will do just that. You are threatening. Yes, I'm sure I am. Pick an ambition. I want the ambition to become a paragon of virtue, apparently. Right, I do have plenty of other titles to be giving away, including these here lesser ones. So we will create new vassals. This might take a little bit of time. But we do need rid of these areas. In fact, we could do it the other way by giving it to sons. Son, I want you to have the lands of Lancaster. Richard. You're now the Lord of Lancaster. Congratulations. We'll also make it Lord of Westmoreland. If I can find it. Excellent. So we'll find some good sirs to be your slave peoples. Won't be any of you, good sirs. You, my steward, are a Breton. We could give you Somerset. Somerset could be belonging to the lands of the Bretons. For your loyalty, good sir. We also have nobody else, but there is a chancellor position free the bishop. The bishopric down here. Gerald, we could give him Winchester. Winchester is itself a holy area. I've been to the holy building there. It is fucking brilliant. Prince Bishop Gerald of Winchester, good sir. Wiltshire could use a lord. Anybody we don't care for? Not really. So what if we were to choose other holy figures? Osmond of Dorset. Ah, never mind. Now my son here would want a couple of slave fellows. Let us have a look at the realm here. We want people of my religion and my culture. We want the gents to be male, and we want them to not be imprisoned, not be a ruler. And we want them to be of a good house. No, any. Anyway, we'll sort by relation first. Who is the... Ah, my cupbearer, of course. Good sir, you are great service to us. We'll make you Lord of Chester. Congratulations, good sir. Ralph de Conteville. Ah, yes, you are the Lord of over here. There's Radulf here, he's a completely different fellow. We will make you, good sir, the Lord of Derby. Congratulations. I recommend you find a wife at once. Now it will all be under your ornaments, my good son, at some point. Now to also have other areas around here that require good people. There is Drogo here. You can make Drogo the Lord of Dorset. Congratulations, Drogo, with your womanly hat there. Alright, Wiltshire also needs to go. Gloucester does as well. Ah, this is all part of Hawaii, so we'll pick a son for this area. Hawaii. We'll grant Gloucester, the capital ship of Worcester. And we'll give you a secondary area, Wiltshire. County of Wiltshire, very good. Then we'll find you a slave. A slave lord. Who are you, good sir? You are a Norman, you are in my court. Well, now you are the Lord of Oxford. Congratulations, find a wife. Excellent, special minor titles available. Keeper of the Swans, we can give that to the Duke of Warwick. The Court Jester, we can make that my son. The Court Dwarf can be my good lovely wife. Designated Regent can be... Mowbray, sure. The High Almona, we'll make that a religious figurehead. Saint Charles, we'll make that... We'll make it the Duke of York. A commander position we'll also give to the Duke of York. But that will ultimately do for this episode. Next episode we'll continue giving away the titles and such, and we'll march north and deal with this Norwegian menace. Thank you for watching. If you do want to support me even further, there is a Patreon link down below. And there is also a Discord server. Go ahead and join us. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.